So here on the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. Today, we're going to be talking about exactly that, the tools of what I use at 10minutestocktrader.com. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast brought to you by 10minutestocktrader.com, where we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance by Redwood Media Group, founder and head trader of 10minutestocktrader.com, Christopher Uhl. Hey there, 10-minute traders, and welcome back to the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. Hey, do me a favor real quick before we get started. Please make sure you like and subscribe and enable notifications so you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks that we upload every single week to help you trade faster and trade smarter. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 of the tools that I use in my own portfolio and at 10minutestocktrader.com to help make things easier, right? The whole premise with 10minutestocktrader.com is how can I trade stocks in about 10 minutes a day, right? How can I put them on? How can I manage them? How can I take them off for winners? That's the goal here, okay? So the first tool that I use is Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is a platform that was created, a while ago. It's nothing new, but it is very, very, very robust. And robust probably to its detriment. I mean, honestly, I use it for charting and looking at some of the options chains only. I don't trade on it. I never have traded on it. You can do paper trading on it, but I have found that any kind of trading has been super difficult to use because it's so robust. Like I said a minute ago, there's so many different options and everything's honestly probably more complicated than it should be, but that was by design. They wanted it to be the biggest, fullest, mostest, featurist, full product out there for traders. But I don't use it for all that. Mainly is charting because it's super simple, especially for my phone. I use it like I've mentioned before. My whole deal with being a 10-minute stock trader is being able to trade anywhere at any time, and to be able to do that for my phone or for my iPad. I can't tell you the last time I made a trade from a desktop, and I certainly am not one of those guys that have 8 monitors up on the screen. I'm looking at one while matching something down on the other. I don't understand the point of that, right? We're looking at price action here. Is the price going up? Is the price going down? Is the price going nowhere at all? Okay, now that we've determined which way we believe the price action is most likely to go, let's put on a trade. And then, because we're options traders here, let's put on a trade with a high probability of profit, right? We're looking at 60, 70, 80% probability of profits on some of these trades. So I don't even have to manage it all that frequently. I just kind of let it work for me. And you know what? That's probably why I don't have the 9 monitors up there, because I'm just going to let it work, right? I'm not going to force something to happen. I'm not going to be looking at this monitor while that monitor is telling me something else, and then down on this third monitor, oh man, things are blowing up. There's just too much stuff going on. But Thinkorswim is a great platform for charting. Absolutely great. Works very, very well on the phone and iPad. Fantastic. And then, like I said, I like to look at it for the option chains as well, because it'll tell you the order sizes and the last fills and everything while you're looking at the options chain. But I don't use it for trading. I just basically use it for data gathering and for charting. So moving on to the next tool that I use is Tastyworks. And you know me, I talk about Tastyworks all the time. Now, Tastyworks and the next thing we're going to talk about here, I mention them and I endorse them because I use them and I believe in them and their product, right? So real quick before we get started on Tastyworks, if you don't already have a Tastyworks account, go to Tastyworks right now, create a new account, right? You don't have to put any money in it, just create a new account. Whenever you do, use the code 10minute, 10minute. Then let me know. Shoot me an email, shoot me a DM on any platform out there. Just say, hey, I opened my new Tastyworks account. What's up? I'm going to send you over $150 in free 10-minute trader exclusive bonuses for just creating the account. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. Trust me, I've had plenty of people take me up on this, and they said it was probably the best offer that they've ever taken up on before, because literally you open an account, I give you free stuff. Anyway, I use Tastyworks number one because of their commission structure, right? First off, it's $1 per leg to open a trade and $0 per leg to close a trade. That's for options. And then if you go over 10, right, let's say you are throwing numbers out here, let's say you're buying 20 long call options. you're actually going to pay only $10 in commissions. That's it. So you can lever that up to whatever. Pay 1,000 of them. You're going to spend $10. It's ridiculous. Then on top of that, they use high frequency trading technology. And I believe I heard the stat, I could be wrong, but I'm going to give you the best remembrance of what it was, is that 56% of their fills are greater than the price that was put in on the order. So, for example, if I was buying something, I'd want it to cost less. Let's say I wanted to buy something for 25 cents. I put in my order for 25 cents. Oh, wow, check it out. I just got filled for 22. That's pretty sweet. And then the opposite is true if you're selling something. Let's say you want to sell something for $1.50. Oh, look, I actually got filled at $1.57. $7 for free. So that's another reason why I like to use Tastyworks, because it happens very frequently. And basically it's just, price improvement, and you don't get that on other discount brokers really, because the other discount brokers, they want to take that and make that their spread and not pass that savings on to you. So they're giving you potentially the best fills that are out there because of that. So it's $1 per leg for the contracts. It's $5 for any size of stock trade you want to put out there, and there's nothing to close on that either, so it's $5 total. Let's say you want to buy 1,000 shares of Microsoft. Okay, go for it. It's $5 total for your commission costs in there. It's ridiculous. And then nothing to close on that. I'm trying to think what else I use Tastyworks for. Tastyworks is my primary options trading platform, without a doubt. It is what I use, and that's why I promote them, because I believe in them and I use their product. Let's see. So that wraps up Tastyworks here, and then the last tool that I use is FinClub AI. Again, they are a sponsor of the show, and that's because I believe in them. I fully believe in their product, and actually I've got a really close relationship with the guys over at FinClub AI. We text on occasion. I was just texting with them yesterday, in fact. But what I really like about that platform, and that, I am an options trader. I like to take advantage of opportunities, and I'm not just a premium seller, right? There's a school of thought of the only way you can make money with options is to sell premium, period. There's another school of thought that says the only way you can make money options is to buy long calls or buy puts just at the moment that the market turns, which is really hard, trust me. I kind of do a little of both. I like to mix things up. I certainly am not just a premium seller. I certainly am not just an option buyer, but I look for the opportunities, and when the opportunity comes, I will adjust my strategy accordingly. For example, Hilton, HTL, I have some trades on in there. Their implied volatility rank was next to 0, which means their option prices are pretty much as low as they're going to be over the last year. And FinClub had a very, very strong bullish signal that they showed for that. So in that case, I bought a couple options. You know what? It cost me not all that much per option. I was like, yeah, why not? We can throw some out there. But one of the things I love about FinClub is that they tell you the price, right? Today's price. Then they say, hey, you know what? Is it red light, green light, or yellow light? Red light meaning this isn't going to work out. Green light meaning, yeah, we're on. And yellow light meaning have some caution. They have a probability percentage associated with their high probability target price. So let's say that you're buying a stock that's $100 and you believe that, or FinClub is giving you a signal that says, hey, it's going to go to 102. We have a 70% confidence in it reaching 102 in the next 5 days. And it's got a green light, meaning all the data points have lined up at the open. It's a go. Doesn't get much easier than that at all, right? And that's why they say they take the guesswork out of trading, because it literally says, hey, we have a 70% confidence in this. All the data's lined up. The market just opened. Yeah, all the data is good to go. We just confirmed it. Let's put it on, right? Now, nothing's ever guaranteed. There's always a chance that it doesn't work out. But, that's with any trading. But, man, I really love FinClub. I have used it a lot. The platinum members of 10minutestocktrader.com, they also get a benefit of that, because whenever I put a FinClub trade on, I say, hey, this is a FinClub inspired idea. This is my target price that I'm shooting for. So you kind of get a 2-for-1 there when you're a platinum member. But yeah, that's what I really like about FinClub, is that they really use all that artificial intelligence. Right? You got to know the way that the market really works, right? There are algorithms designed to be accumulation or distribution of stock at certain prices, right? If you had all that information at your hands, wouldn't you be using it? Yeah, you would, right? It's like Michael Jackson going back in Back to the Future with his book of sports betting, right? So he gets all the sports bets right over the next 50 years. It's kind of like that, right? If you could see down into the algorithms that are being used out there, wouldn't you want to use that? Wouldn't you want to work with the algorithms instead of against them? Yeah, that's why I really like FinClub. Now, I don't put on every trade that they suggest because they don't always work for what I'm trying to do. And honestly, a lot of the tickers that they put out there don't have great liquidity in their options. And as an options trader, that's paramount to me. If I can't get in and out of a trade, I'm not interested. And that's not FinClub's fault. That's just that particular instrument that they are showing. You know, it may only trade 200,000 shares a day versus something that trades 12 million shares a day. So either way, that's why I really like FinClub. It simplifies the process, gives you some high probability targets, which I'm all about high probability. And so you can structure trades to fit around that. And honestly, there have been times where it's outperformed and I was like, wow, I did not expect for that to happen. So anyway, if you do have an interest in checking out FinClub AI, make sure you use the code 10Minute, just like on Tastyworks. That's 10MINUTE. You're going to get 2 weeks free on FinClub. And the reason you want to do that is because you can get in and see all of the features, like every single thing that you can do right there through your fingertips for 2 weeks. And then use that code 10Minute. Then you're going to get half off your first month after those 2 weeks expire. So really, you've got 6 weeks going in to see how it all works. So yeah, obviously, I want to talk about some of the tools that I use this morning, like Thinkorswim, Tastyworks, and FinClub. And the only reason I want to share and promote FinClub and Tastyworks is because I really do use them and I really do believe in them. And I hope that you would too after you get a chance to use them as well. So hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in today's How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, where we talked about 3 of the tools that I use to manage my own portfolio in about 10 minutes a day. Now listen, it takes a lot of work to learn how to trade, right? And you can learn how to use each one of these platforms individually, or you could come over to timandstocktrader.com and I could let you know every single time I put on a trade, why I put on a trade, and you know what, how we're going to manage it, how we're going to take profits, hopefully. So if that interests you, please head on over to timandstocktrader.com and check out the Platinum membership. That way you can follow along or choose to follow along. Ultimately, the choice is yours on every single trade that I put on in the 10minutesstocktrader.com portfolio. So thank you so much for tuning in to today's How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks that we upload every single week to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks so much for listening to today's How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. I know you're a listener, but are you a watcher? Make sure you head on over to YouTube, type in 10-Minute Stock Trader, and subscribe to the 10MinuteStockTrader.com YouTube channel. Every week, I upload all the podcasts as full videos, and that way you're getting the full 10-minute trading experience. That way you can have all the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. Make sure you subscribe to whatever podcast app you're listening to, and leave me a 5-star review if you don't mind. That would be fantastic. And whenever you're done with that, head on over to 10MinuteStockTrader.com and download the 1-minute options trading quick start guide. It'll give you all the tools, tips, and tricks that I use in my own portfolio, and it never gets outdated, and it will apply to every single options trade out there. So I think it'll be pretty useful for you. And while you're there, check out the free portfolio page. That'll show you everything that I've traded over the last year in full transparency. And since you're on the website already, check out the free trading course. In this free trading course, I give you every single thing that I know and use in my own portfolio, and I definitely think it'll help you out too. And then after you're done there, head on over to tastyworks.com and sign up using the code 10Minute. That's 10MINUTE. And I'll send you over $150 in free 10-minute trader exclusive bonuses from 10MinuteStockTrader.com. And most of all, thank you so much for letting me be a part of your day. I really appreciate the fact that you and I have connected today and that you've chosen to put me inside your earbuds. That means the absolute world to me. And thank you so much for stopping by. 10MinuteStockTrader.com content is for information and educational purposes only. It is not, nor is it intended to be, trading or investment advice or recommendation that any security, futures contract, options contract, transaction, or other financial instrument or strategy is suitable for any person. Trading securities can involve high risk and the potential for total loss of any funds invested. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl, through its content, financial programming, or otherwise, does not provide investment or financial advice or make investment recommendations.
Investment information provided may not be suitable for all investors and is provided without respect to the individual investors and audience's financial sophistication, financial situation, investing time horizon, or risk tolerance. Tim and StockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not in the business of trading securities trades, nor does it direct client commodity accounts or give commodity trading advice tailored to any particular client situation or investment objectives. Tim and StockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not licensed financial advisors, registered investment advisors, or registered broker-dealers. Stocks, options, futures options, and other financial instruments not included here involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. You alone are responsible for making your investment and financial trading decisions, and for evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any financial security and broker platform. For more information, please visit timandststocktrader.com/legal. And thanks for stopping by.